Today's video is brought to you by Oxedo LED lighting. You might think that you can see just fine at night. Well, I did too, until I did this little upgrade. As you can see from this footage, here is some before Oxedo LED lighting, and here is some after Oxedo LED lighting. The difference is amazing. With high brightness and easy installation, Oxedo LED lighting is definitely the route for you. They're easy to install, and they're available for all makes and models. Click on the link in the description below and enter promo code 612motorsports at checkout to get yourself 15% off. Now back to our video. Hello and welcome back to another episode of 612 Motorsports. As you can see, today we were with the Xtreme, and actually tomorrow is kind of a big day, so we're kind of prepping now. We're going to the body shop tomorrow, so we're going to bring some panels with to have fixed, but we're going to have to remove them first. Oh yeah. Fired right up. What a champ. So this is kind of the game plan. Like I said, we are going to the body shop tomorrow, and we're going there for a different reason, which you will see, and I don't want to spoil because I'm not sure which video is going to come out first. So I'll let this run for a few minutes. Since we're going to be at the body shop, I figured, you know what, we're going to take the side skirt and that wheel arch trim, we're going to take that with us, and we're going to see what kind of magic they can work with that. So we're going to go ahead and take the passenger side skirt off so that they can do the measurements and match everything up, you know, mirrored image of that, so everything looks proportioned and proper. So let's go ahead and get that taken off. Okay, so we're going to start with the wheel well arch. And I cranked the wheel, and as you can see, there's a few, well, it's going to show up, there's a few screws that are closer, and some are actually buried. I don't know how well it's going to show up. Buried in there, so it's going to be a little more difficult. Okay, we got that off. You can see that a little bit better. Wow, they really Glued the hell out of that. Some gravel and shit in there. That's one thing I'm not a fan of these about is the dirt and the crap that gets collected. That was easy. A few pressure clips, my handy dandy tool. Hell, 2 of those weren't even pushed in all the way. But she popped right off. It's a little dirty, but it ain't bad. It's not rusty, so that's good. Nothing we can't clean up. I wanted to go over this. This is our passenger side. Off nice and easy. This is our broken driver's side, as you can see here. Literally not much of it came off, but enough of it to make it ugly. So in doing lots and lots of research, having help from other people doing lots and lots of research, coming up with part numbers, things of that nature, found out that GM no longer makes those particular side skirts, and they haven't been in stock or made in many years. Very hard to find any used ones, and the few used ones that I did find were for the passenger side, not for the driver's side, or they were for a regular cab and not an extended cab. So that's exactly the route I went. And this package here is a brand new driver's side, regular cab side skirt. So what I'm hoping they can do is like lop the end of the new one off and graft it onto the busted piece here. So we're gonna load this up and get him ready for the body shop tomorrow. Alright boys, it's the next day. We've got the parts loaded up. We're headed off to the body shop. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty darn excited to get that thing fixed and looking the way it should be. And then we can move on to some other projects. So let's get to the body shop and see what they have to say. I don't even know if this is something they can do, to be honest, but we're gonna find out. So we're gonna pull these parts out for Brad to see, kind of get his thought on if he can do something with it. Okay, so here's like the wheel trim. Okay. Like busted in half down here. I personally, I don't care if you have to put like
up on the inside.
Yeah, fiberglass or whatever, a mesh or something.
They've got a glue that they use on plastics like that, so we'll use that.
Put it in between, sandwich it.
We'll V it out.
And then they had this thick 3M stuff. I don't have any of that. If you have some, can you run a strip on there and then I can peel that tape off and put it back on?
Do that.
So that one, this piece they remake, which I'm like, well, if I can just fix it, I can fix it. Plus it's like $400 for one.
Just for one.
Yep. So terrible. This is the one that broke off.
Okay.
Now it ripped all the holes out,
Yep,
and
all
to
the
get it home and in one piece, I threw some JB Bond on them just so that it wasn't sliding out, catch wind.
Yep.
So the pieces disappeared on the freeway. I don't know where they went, or I would have tried to grab them. This is the good one. So if it'd be easier to, this is the new one now, the short one. I don't know if it'd be easier to use the short one and lengthen it with this, or to use the front for these holes to line up, you know, for the length. So whichever, however. But yeah, it was crazy because this is the color, brand new, and all this, but you did. All right, so we got the pieces in. He feels pretty confident in fixing that corner so we can get the Xtreme back in action. We will be back when they're done and get them back on the truck. But I was just pretty excited to get these here because I want to get that taken care of. I hate having stuff that looks like crap, or part of it looks like crap and part of it looks great, so I'm going to be very happy to get this taken care of with Brad's help. We'll get her back on the road. That's about all I got for right now. Appreciate you watching, and as always, stay positive, work hard, and make it happen.